Just explain to the people what are the circumstances for this being your last match.
So it's not my arm. My lower back is now getting messed up, so I'm going in for lower back surgery fusion in about 2 weeks. So I'm going to be out for at least a year, but we'll see. I mean, a year goes by really quick, and yeah, I might train again.
And now, after almost a year, we get to have an update from John Brzenk. Let's take a look at where his mind's at when it comes to arm wrestling.
You coming back, John?
No.
No.
He says no, just immediately to Ray's question. You coming back, John? That was the quickest response.
Done.
Absolutely not.
Done.
He says absolutely not.
Yeah, done.
Done. I personally think it's...
But you'll see later in this clip when he starts talking with Devin and Michael Todd, they try to almost convince him. So we're going to get to that in a second, but let's continue to hear his thoughts here.
It's good, because I don't want to see you lose.
Yeah.
And also, we can't put you with chumps. We can't put you with like
right.
I'm like, oh, like what's the point?
Expectations are too high, right,
Yeah.
for people. They don't, they don't want to.
Yeah. But you look better.
Thanks.
You feel better?
Yeah. No, I'm definitely, healed.
Riding motorcycles?
Other than the back. Yeah, I have motorcycles. Bicycle, I've been biking quite a bit, so my
Healed other than the back, so I'm wondering how the back is feeling, because he said he'll be out for roughly a year, but maybe again it's obviously still not where he'd like it to be. I mean, at the age of 60 something, obviously the recovery is not going to be the same as when you're younger.
legs are in good shape, but I tried snowmobiling this last weekend for the first time since my back surgery, and that didn't last very long. It lasted about 2 hours, and I was like, all right, I gotta get off.
Okay.
The hips are hurting, the back is cramping.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, even though it's been a full year, it's still ongoing.
Really?
Okay, so it's been a year, but it's still ongoing, the recovery process.
Get the muscles to calm down a little bit.
Yeah. Like, I think you had an amazing career. You re-retired so many times already, and we saw, like, I think this was like EVW and King of Table was a spectacular run.
Yeah.
I think it was.
No, I had to be part of that. It was just such a higher level than I was ever used to. So
Yeah.
it was nice to kind of dabble in that.
Imagine if EVW was around in the 80s or the 90s or the early 2000s in some of John Brzenk's strongest years. Just imagine, but obviously the sport wasn't nearly where it is today at those eras.
That was exciting.
Yeah, and like you had some great wins. Like, I think like my favorite is still you and Voivoda.
Yeah.
Right. Because I think you came in like you had something to prove, and you did.
Yeah, no, I was well prepared. Yeah.
Well prepared. I still
That
think
was a great match. Voivoda versus Brzenk. Voivoda coming back. Brzenk going against his old rival, Voivoda. That was a great match.
it's because I put the tape on your shoulder.
Right. Yeah, I think that I had the tape when I pulled Petrenko too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
And I said
maybe
to you,
it's a
like,
tape.
next match, I'm like, we should put it. And you're like,
oh,
I'll be fine.
That
I'll be
tape's a
fine.
bunch of crap.
Yeah. And like,
That ain't real.
yeah. And like, still, we just talked about this with Robert, and I said, like the matches of the night, and I said, like, not always what you see on camera, like when people are watching it on camera, will transfer to the people, like, at home, or what you see in audience. You and Leonidas
Right.
was, in my opinion, the greatest match I ever seen.
Yeah, the energy was just level. You can't portray that
Right.
on
Yeah.
film, right? Because it was
If
a
that would've
sweat
been
box.
like-
It was hot.
If that would have been your
Another incredible match from John Brzenk in his older years. John Brzenk versus Leonidas. Absolutely incredible match.
retirement match,
Yeah,
I think that would be.
That should have been it. Yeah.
I think that should have been it. Right?
John said that should have been it. He should have retired on that note. Instead of his last match was him losing to Yoshi Kanai. But obviously that's a really tough match. We've seen how good Yoshi Kanai is.
But it was so epic, like everyone, right?
Yeah.
You were happy, you had this amazing match, and like it's just a wonderful moment. And I'm happy we have had so many wonderful moments, and I just hope you now enjoy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think there's, like there's no argument what you've done in the sport. Even though the young guys they see, and everyone has 2-year memory. So whatever they see in 2 years, they're like, that's the GOAT.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Things have progressed. He's not good anymore.
Yeah.
He's the older guy.
What I always like is the argument is like, but it's so many new, like progress.
So much stronger.
Yeah. And it's still Michael Devin and
Hutchins.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, yeah.
Especially on the American side. The European side, a lot of younger athletes, but on the American side, I mean, it's all the older legends who are really running the top ranks. Now let's take a look at Devin Larratt and Michael Todd trying to convince John Brzenk to return to the sport, at least to just do it for fun to some degree, to still stay around.
Yeah.
He's really good.
Yeah, and we're just gonna hold on, John, as long as we can.
Just keep.
And I mean, I know what you're saying. We hear you, but
No.
come on, man. Come on.
You need a walker to get up to the table these days.
Man, you gotta be back.
Give me a second.
I bet you.
With the electric chair.
You're gonna be back on this couch.
It is hard to imagine.
Devin says, I bet you're going to be back on this couch. Too impossible to quit once you're an arm wrestler, especially for someone where arm wrestling has been your whole life and you're the greatest of all time like John. I mean, even just to do it for fun, I don't think people have the same expectations that he's going to be on some type of elite level at the age he's at. But to have him continue in the sport, I think most people would want to have him involved.
But the right match, maybe come back.
So there's a convincing working a little bit. He says with the right match, maybe. It went from Coach Ray asking him, he said, no, absolutely not. Little bit of convincing from Devin and Michael. He says with the right match. So I wonder what the right match is. Like, what type of opponent is he looking for? Is it, I don't even know. Like, what would excite him as far as a match? I'm definitely curious.
I would not mess
Coach Ray says, I'll pull you.
with you for at least another year.
But John, right now, what do you wake up? What's your weight?
220.
220. Okay,
220.
so you can make 95.
I'm still 220, yeah.
So you can make 95.
What's the right match?
That's the question right there. That's the question.
Pick me, come on.
Bowen first, and then maybe you.
Bowen and then Coach Ray.
Bowen's a great match.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, dude. I'm impressed with Bowen lately.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't mess with Bowen.
He looks huge,
Bowen would crush me right now.
Yeah.
Kind of a joke from John Brzenk. John Brzenk is in on the Bowen jokes as well. He says Bowen would crush me, though. In all honesty, he recognizes the level that Bowen has increased to.
He looks. I mean, everything looked good. Did you see the Australian thing last man saying?
Yeah.
Dude looked great.
Yeah.
Well, you can have an opportunity to beat up on another Larratt before.
Oh, your son. That would be, that would be.
Auden Larratt versus Brzenk, maybe, or Milo. Milo's been looking pretty fierce on the table lately as well. He looks like he's getting a lot stronger as well.
He definitely.
That would crush my whole life.
I think he's still good.
The whole legacy thing would be.
That's enough, John. That's
That'd be
enough.
great.
That's
That'd be
enough.
great.
Don't let him bully you.
Yeah.
Okay? Don't let him bully you.
My grandson will be ready in 15 years. We'll talk about a match for Auden.
Yeah.
So there it is. That will conclude kind of some of John sharing his thoughts there on returning. Let me know your thoughts. What would be a good match for him? What do you think would be something that would excite him to continue in the sport? Hit like and subscribe for more content. Also, buy the pay-per-view. Use code TOM. 2 days, we get to see Devin and Vitaly for the Left Arm World Championship. Also, Todd Hutchings versus Oleg Petrenko. Michael Todd versus Camille. A lot of other good matches. And I'll catch you guys real soon with some more content.